Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I'm pleased to follow the honourable member for Morley and Outwood, and I share her objective of ending vexatious claims. But it is to our shame, Mr Deputy Speaker, that governments of which I was a member, in circumstances which we still don't fully understand, participated in rendition leading to torture. That should not have happened, and it must not be allowed to happen ever again. That is the aim of the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Extraordinary Rendition, which I was recently elected chair. And I'm afraid this bill won't help with that shared objective. I am troubled, for example, that in the bill there is the presumption that this presumption against prosecution will extend not just to the battlefield, not just to the sort of circumstances the honourable member for Wolverhampton very powerfully explained to us a few minutes ago, but also to peacekeeping operations, to a worryingly undefined category of operations dealing with terrorism. And we could, Mr Deputy Speaker, so easily slip back to repeating what went so badly wrong before. The House's Intelligence and Security Committee has carried out 2 investigations on extraordinary rendition. There's still a great deal we don't know, but the committee has identified hundreds of cases linked to the UK. Many of the people involved still don't know the UK was involved in what happened to them, and it would be quite wrong to cut them off now from any legal redress. There will one day need to be a judge-led inquiry into what happened about extraordinary rendition. The government for now seems to have set its face against that. It may well fall to the front bench of this party to do the right thing. But let's not now choose to downgrade the seriousness with which we regard acts of torture. I asked the Secretary of State at the outset why the Department, having floated the idea of excluding torture from the remit of this bill, along with sexual offences, why torture has not been excluded. Sexual offences, I'm pleased to say, have been. And the Secretary of State didn't give an answer. He simply said that was the decision that he'd made. In the case of sexual offences, it's absolutely right. Those are not acceptable in any circumstances. Surely the same is true for torture. That must surely be the view of this House and of the British government as well.